Uh, every single time. Knockoff time again. Awesome. Right, okay, fine. Yeah, here we go. Uno, dos, tres. This is my other set of the Tobots knockoffs, or Mini Titans, or whatever they would call themselves. And this is a set of 3 vehicles that will combine into one robot, which is cool. It's cool, trust me. I know these things. And the camera's trying desperately to move around. Well, you just behave yourself, young man. Come on. There you go. Do that. That's fine. Okay. Okay. So, this is a little 2-door hatchback kind of thing. I've no idea what it's supposed to be. Paint isn't very good. Look at this. Smeared all everywhere. It ain't scraping off either. Yay! Ah well. There's this sort of, what would Americans call it? SUV, a sports utility vehicle. There we go. This little thing, 4 doors, big boot. Look, I go around and I drive and I take the kids to school because people gotta drive big cars because they're not confident drivers. Do. Yeah, whatever. And there's this thing, which is a real proper sort of I don't even know. I've seen them around, I can't think what people call them, but they're really weird things. They're like little diddy cars, not like quite tall and quite squared. Yeah. If it's noisy, you'll have to excuse me. I've got the windows open because there's no air tonight. I don't know if there's going to be a massive storm later or something, but there's just no air at the minute. Yeah, so there's not much to talk about with these, really. They're little cars. I'll remember size comparisons this time. See, I'm getting back into the hang of it. There's road trap. Yeah, road trap. So these are probably deluxe-ish because they're quite. Oh, they're bigger than him. Okay then. Okay, let's go. Oh, look, there's a red one, a yellow one, and a blue one. Change, get a 1, smash, smash. No? Alright, fair enough. At some point I'll get one of those sort of figures, and then you'll be sorry. Then you'll be sorry. I won't, because they're unspeakably expensive. Okay, so I think the main part is this one. So we'll start with this one. Okay, good. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to get this side panel and take it off. It's just on this bit, that pegs into there. So we're just going to pull that off. When you get it here, come on, and pull it off. Lucius, don't turn that into anything rude. Okay, alright, good. Now, need to get this roof section. And see those slots there? That's because there are pegs this side of it. Yay! And those pegs plug in here where the paint started to scrape off. So you unpeg that. Pull this section on this hinge here forward. And this is a bit of a funky one. This has got another panel here with slots. You think, well, is that supposed to go into these? Is that what's going on here? No, these go onto these 2 pegs sticking out here. And they're a nightmare to get off, by the way. And that basically stops this waist section, because that's the waist. That stops it from falling backwards. It's now securely tabbed on there. And then you bring up the head. And that's basically the body section, but we'll bring in these panels again. Now what you got to do is you look underneath, there's these little round bits. Can you see that? It's not great detail, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be painted on the official one or what. what you basically got to do is get it and fit it so that everything sort of fits around each other nicely without making a mess and pushing the bits out to the side. So, sort of put it on there. Yeah, seems about right, I think, maybe. Or does it have to go? Nah, it's fine, it'll do. Okay, so they're on there, and that's that bit. Now we'll do the red one. Yay! So what we're going to do first is pull it in half. That was cool. Right, now, right, so what we need to do is bring this whole front section down, and that is a foot. That is a foot. Sure, why not? Then we fold this bumper section all the way back. See this here? We've got to pull that out until it clicks. Hang on, listen. Not a very good click, but it clicks. Then this piece goes onto those. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but see little bits of white down there, down the sides? I've put little bits of card in there because this wasn't very tight. So I've just shoved little bits of card down there just to push these closer together, just make it a little bit tighter. It held, it was just a little looser than I'd like it to be. So we put that on there. Okay then. Do the same this side. So, it came with that mark before I got it, so that's not my fault. Sounds like something was screwing that screw in, popped loose and just made a mess down there. Ah well, factory errors. Fold the boot bit over, extend this, and again, I've done the white on here, if you can see the white in there. There you go. And we'll pop that. Yeah, on there. Okay, now he's standing. Awesome. Should bring this up a bit. We got this bit. And guess what we're going to do with this bit? Pull it in half. And then we're going to... Where do we go? Right. We need to get this section around here. See where there's quite an obvious gap? Get this and sort of bring it loose by rotating it outwards. At this point you can bring this piece down and you need to bring this grey bit up and rotate this. Which way does it go? That way. So the orange is on the outside, the wheel's at the front. I'll show you properly in the next one. Bear with me. Right. So we're going to rotate this bit towards us, okay? Fold this grey bit out, and bring this down, and then with the wheel, rotate this to the front, so all this nice, big, beautiful orange is on the outside. And we got the arms. Now these slots go into these grooves, so just slide that in there, and slide that in there. And there we have him, the big Tobot 3-part Dewberry guy, what's it thingy. And he's kinda neat. I don't know what more I can say about him really. These legs are still a bit wibbly wobbly, but I mean this one, not as much, but this one, yeah, it's got the bit on the back and the wings. But considering this is about £8 or something, I'm not that worried. It's reasonably sturdy. The legs go forward. They've got a nice screw band. You got more at the toe. I wouldn't even dream of trying to get it to pose like that, but you know. You can't rotate the arm, which is, yeah, my biggest niggle, but fine. I dare say if you were clever you could put a swivel in this grey piece attached to the shoulder, and potentially a swivel in here if you were clever as well. But you've got a swivel here, you've got an over 90-degree bend, and I suppose if you wanted to you could probably give him a weapon of some variety, but I haven't got anything, he didn't come with anything. And The head swivels about that far. There are actual, see the bars there to stop the head swiveling? Whatever. But he's kind of fun. He's kind of neat. Yeah, I like the fact that when he transforms, you know, the all blue car now has red and orange. The orange vehicle body part is basically stayed the same. But the red legs have got orange and blue inside. So at least the arms and the legs try and tie everything together. It's quite nice, quite clever indeed. There's Battle Slash. See, he's a little on the big side. Where's his brother? There's his brother. Now bear in mind the brother was made of 2 parts, but they were bigger parts. And I still haven't fixed that shoulder. Well, I haven't floor polished that shoulder again. That's why it's a little bit floopy. But yeah, I mean, this one's a lot more intimidating. He's a lot bigger and chunkier. But I like the style of that one. And Battle Slash looks really small. Should really review them. Maybe I'll do that next. Maybe I'll take them with me to Digicon. Who knows? But yeah, these are quite fun little guys. If you can still find them, I have no idea what they'd be called. I don't know. But they're cool is the point. And he's quite a nice fella. He looks imposing, if nothing else. If he just has to stand there and look butch, he does the job like a champ. Like a champ. So that's just a nice little easy one after my Blitzwing fiasco yesterday. Could you even follow that transformation? I tried, but it's just... I don't know if I had the light wrong or the angle wrong. Just everything I was doing was completely off camera. It's like I'm such an idiot. So, on that note, I should be ugly, I should be wretched, I shall see all of you in the next one. Bye everybody!